Gutom na ko. Start. 5 minutes. Okay, maputol-putol mo na siya. Now, let's go to inflammation. Inflammation is part of the innate immunity as well. It is the body's response to tissue damage or microbial invasion. The goal of inflammations are to bring phagocytes to the injured area because our body can control those invaders at the area that they've invaded. Then they can't spread throughout the body. They must be stopped. If the body can bring those phagocytes to the injured area, it can destroy, inactivate invaders, remove any kind of cellular debris, and start preparing for healing. The 4 signs of inflammations are redness, heat, swelling, and pain. Fever is caused by chemicals secreted by macrophage. When macrophages find pathogens or they find foreign invaders, they will secrete pyrogens. Pyrogens will be sent to the bloodstream and reach the hypothalamus. When the hypothalamus receives this pyrogen, it will elevate your body's temperature. A moderate fever can actually be beneficial because a little bit of increase in temperature can increase the rate of chemical reactions, which speeds up the tissue repair. It can also cause the liver and the spleen to sequester iron and zinc. Iron and zinc is needed by microorganisms to grow and divide, so that will help prevent microorganism growth. Excessive fever can be harmful because what happens to enzymes when temperature goes too high? Enzymes denature when proteins are high. Now, what is interferon? This is another type of innate immunity, and its goal is to interfere with viral replication. Natural killer cells are kind of like lymphocytes. They're important in the innate response, and they're going to release some chemical called perforins. They're going to target cancer cells and virally infected cells. They're going to lyse the membranes of those cells. Adaptive. Adaptive immune responses are the 3rd level of response. The adaptive immune response creates a memory for those very difficult specific pathogens. They will then be recognized upon later infection. Why I said pathogens is pathogens. Wait. Repeat. Adaptive immune response. Adaptive immune responses are the 3rd level of response. The adaptive immune response creates a memory for those very difficult specific pathogens. They will then be recognized upon later infection, and they will be killed more efficiently. So the adaptive responses are 2 different types: antibody-mediated immunity and cell-mediated immunity, which happens to T cells. Antigens are any molecule or a partial molecule that triggers an immune response. This can be cell proteins. Antigens are any molecule or a partial molecule that triggers an immune response. This can be cell proteins, carbohydrates, lipids that are bacterial cells. Okay. They can also. Antigens are any molecule or a partial molecule that triggers an immune response. This can be cell proteins, carbohydrates, lipids that are part of bacteria. Ayawa ka. Dito na lang ko to, be. Sa ano?